This week, I'm back inside Yosemite National Park to see if I can catch a special natural phenomenon. Join me as we chase a fall firefall here in Yosemite. When the sunlight reflects just right off Horsetail Falls, as the water flows down, the walls can light up at a specific angle with bright oranges and reds, giving the appearance of fire actually flowing down the granite, hence the perfect name, Horsetail Falls Firefall. Over 100 years ago, there really was a true firefall here in Yosemite. Now, in the 1870s, before Yosemite was a national park, the Glacier Point Mountain House Hotel would build campfires at Glacier Point and then kick the burning embers over the 3,200-foot cliff at night, creating a true firefall for those in the valley to look up and see. Today's modern and natural firefall was first recorded as being captured in the 1970s by wilderness photographer Galen Rowell, and it's grown over the decades to one of Yosemite's most popular winter events. This is just a small sampling of the crowds from one of the official firefall viewing areas last year. Over the past few years, park visitation has grown so much for firefall that viewing and parking restrictions have been put into place during February to help control the crowds and protect the valley ecosystem. In mid to late February, the colors are known to hit a high point, but often there's no guarantee that you'll get a show because temperature, air quality, and precipitation all have to line up just right before dusk for the colors to really glow here. I've been lucky enough to see the traditional firefall in February and in January over the years, but I have heard that when the conditions are just right in October or November, there's a chance to see that firefall here too. Now, this past week, the temperatures dropped significantly in the valley, and both rain and snow fell in the last 48 hours here, so I think there could definitely be a chance of getting a bit of a firefall glow here in November if the clouds can stay at bay until sunset. February firefall is an incredible experience, but visiting in the off-season can allow some freedom from the February crowds and access to viewing spots that are sometimes off limits during February. Any time of year you visit Yosemite for firefall, make sure to bring your high-power flashlight or headlamp because it does get very dark quickly after the sun sets here in the valley. It looks like we're getting some soft yellows, maybe a little pink and orange. Not a true firefall or even a fire wall, but a beautiful evening here in Yosemite. The great precipitation we received in the last 48 hours just dried up a little too much to get a true firefall here on El Cap. But the weather is coming in here in Yosemite this week, and come February, hopefully we'll have some beautiful firefalls coming our way. As lovely as that orange hue is on the granite, let me show you in the next clips a few true Yosemite firefalls I've captured before in February. One of my personal favorite firefalls I've captured was February 2021. The clouds looked like they were coming in, but then at the last minute, the wall lit up. It was magical to watch that reflection of the firefall here. Of course, you're never guaranteed to see a show. Just one day from that past clip, the clouds moved in at the last minute, blocking out any of the sun's rays, meaning there was no firefall this night. Depending on the conditions, each firefall is incredibly unique, and you never know what you're going to get, which is part of the fun and surprise here. I do have a full February firefall blog post, as well as a YouTube video for a virtual visit. I'll link right here. Thank you so much for joining me this week here in Yosemite. And for more information on what Yosemite firefalls are really like, see my full blog post at flyingdawnmarie.com. Now there I also have a complete Yosemite travel guide with pinpoint map locations and driving directions to a few of my favorite spots and over 24 dedicated Yosemite posts. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button and subscribe. And until next week, I hope you find adventure and encouragement wherever you go. Bye.